And you can say, well, that is Michael Schumacher's F1 career, and it's a target that Sebastian Vettel has got set firmly in his sights.
OK, let's move it back on to this weekend's race and the track here at Abu Dhabi. Sector 3, Ant, the acrobatic sector.
It's all about Sector 3 here, Simon. It's 9 corners, pretty much, where you can make or break your lap. There we are, the Sector 3 there in red. One guy that was particularly fast here today was Lewis Hamilton, but he did the same thing last year. So it's something that he does inside the car. Here we are riding on board of him in the McLaren last year around turn 11. So this is where Sector 3 starts. You can see how precise he is in where he places the car in this tricky right-left chicane here. Look where he places the wheels. He knows exactly where to point the car, keeping the car nice and straight on the exit, minimising wheel spin. This curb of turn 14, catching him out slightly. Something else to look out for here as well. This is the final bit where you use KERS on your lap. You can see on the left-hand side of the display there, it says 14. That's the percent of KERS that he's got left. So you use all that up. The final boost around turn 15 and 16 leads you into the tricky braking zone of turn 17. Now, the important thing here is to keep the car as straight as you can. Not like that, I did it right before. Going into 17, it's important to keep the car pointing nice and straight, to keep the car balanced, and he does exactly that into the corner itself. The interesting thing here is that he doesn't put full lock on at the corner apex. He waits until the car goes light after the dip in the track, and right there he puts full lock onto the car, which brings it over to the right-hand side. And then here, you can see he's got the car completely neutral. He's anticipating that crest in the circuit, the dip down of the camber, where the car will go light on him. But he anticipates that and again keeps the car nice and straight, dances the car around the next left. That allows him to take more speed close to the barrier. Now, this is the interesting one. The FIA have said they're looking in to the final corner, taking all 4 wheels off of the track. They're going to be a lot more hard than they were in India. Lewis didn't do it that time, but he carried a bit too much speed there in FP3 today, as we can see here. Now, this was a punishment in its own right, because second to last corner, this is more of a problem, I feel, but the FIA say they're looking at the final corner. Lewis made a mistake. He ran off onto the AstroTurf and lost a lot of time himself. So that was a punishment in its own right. But watch what Vettel does on his FP3 lap today. Once again, almost all 4 wheels off the penultimate corner, but this is what they're going to be looking at. All eyes on drivers doing just this on the exit. So let's see if I can just roll it back slightly. You'll see, there we go, for everyone to see, all 4 wheels off the line, and the FIA will say that they're going to punish drivers that do that. So we've got to be looking at that one. But Hamilton